Here we'll look at hedging the silver ETF, SLV. One challenge with hedging SLV on Monday was that it was very expensive to do so with put options. Here's an example to illustrate. We tap in its ticker symbol, SLV. Then we tap in a number of shares. In this case, I'll use 1,000. And then we select the largest decline we're willing to risk over the time frame of the hedge. Here I'll enter 18 for 18%. I'll stay with our default time to expiration, which is the closest expiration date to 6 months out. Then I tap Find Optimal Hedge. To be conservative, the cost here was calculated at the ask price of the puts. In practice, you can often buy and sell options at some price between the bid and the ask, but as you can see, the cost was expensive. $4,800 worked out to cost as a percentage of position value of 17.78%. Annualized, that was 29.49%. There are two ways you can experiment to try to lower your cost in a situation like this. One is to change the expiration date. So let's try one closer out. We'll try September 4th here. And we see the cost as a percentage of position value drop to 1.93%, but the annualized cost is still very high. It's only 20 basis points lower than it was before. It's 29.29% versus 29.49% using our default expiration date of March 19th in this case. The other way we can potentially lower the hedging cost is by capping our possible upside. So here we'll add a cap percentage of 28, stay with the default expiration date, find optimal hedge, and now we're presented with an optimal collar. In this case, the net cost is negative, meaning we would have collected a net credit of $1,150 when opening this hedge. That worked out to a net cost as a percentage of position value of negative 4.26%. Now, remember, we entered a cap percentage of 28. To find out what our actual maximum possible upside is here, we can subtract our hedging cost of negative 4.26% from 28, and since a negative minus negative is a positive, we get a cost of, we get a cap of 32.26%. So our maximum possible upside here will be a gain of 32.26%, and our worst case scenario would be a decline of 18%, and we're getting paid to hedge.